Number one, which is true regarding high pressure systems? Okay. Is it going to be warm, humid, clear skies counterclockwise, cool, dry, stormy clockwise rotation, cool, dry, clear skies clockwise, or warm, stormy counterclockwise? So if it's high pressure, think about what that does to clouds, right? High pressure, high pressure. And this is one of our tougher questions, by the way. That's high pressure due to clouds. The answer is going to be cool and dry, clear skies. Again, high pressure destroys clouds. High pressure makes clouds go away, going to make them weaker over time. Okay. There we go. Good job, Joseph, Jobed, and Angel. Next one, we've got what type of front is being shown in this picture? It's on page 5. What front is being shown? Stationary, trough, fold, or occlusion? What front is being shown in this picture? Give you guys a moment. Okay, go ahead and check it out, guys. It's going to be occluded. Again, purple with the same direction. Again, triangle, circle, same direction is going to be occluded. Moving on to our next question, number 3. What type of weather front is being shown in this picture? Back to page 5. What front is this? We got warm and cold air going against each other, opposite directions, in a tie. Stationary, occluded, warm, or trough. What type of front is this? What type of front is this? Okay, it's going to be stationary against opposite directions going in a tie. We can see here clearly that's going to be a stationary front. Red and triangles, opposite directions, circles and triangles, opposite directions. Moving on, number 4. What weather front brings moderate rainfall without severe weather? So it brings about moderate rain. It's not like thunderstorms or lightning. Is it trough, warm, stationary, occluded? Page 5. And moderate rainfall without severe weather. Okay, going to be warm front, guys. Warm front. The cold front's what brings the cold fronts bring all the stormy weather, right? Cold fronts bring the stormy weather. Okay, moving on, number 5. What weather front is most associated with hail and severe weather? Oh, I kind of just gave it away. Occluded, stationary, warm, or cold front? Okay, about 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Answer is going to be cold front, guys. The cold front brings about all the severe weather. Cold fronts are the worst fronts. There we go. We got Naya, Jobed, Angel. There we go. Okay, 6. The city of Vancouver is located on the west and is 74 degrees from the equator. What air mass influences the most? So it's up in Canada, and as you can see, it's near water. So what's it going to be? I think pages 4 or 5. Continental tropical, maritime polar, maritime tropical, or continental polar. Again, it's up in Canada near water. Up in Canada near water. Okay, maritime polar is your answer, guys. Maritime polar, again, up in Canada and near water. Okay, and there we go. Keep it moving. Good job, Jobed. 7. What air mass influences Florida the most? So again, now we're near the equator, and it's surrounded by water as well. What air mass? Maritime polar, continental tropical, maritime tropical, or continental polar? What air mass influences Florida the most? Okay, it's going to be maritime tropical. Good job, Florida, surrounded by water, right? And we're near the equator. There we go. Oh, now we got Angel in first, Naya, Joseph, Jobed. Again, top 3 get additional bonus points. Top 3 get additional bonus points. What front is being shown here? Page 5. What front? What front is this? Stationary, warm, trough, or occluded? Okay, it's going to be stationary. Stationary fronts are going to be the red and the blue in opposite directions. Triangle, circles, opposite directions. Here we go. Moving on to the last question for the first quiz. What direction do the different pressure systems spin? both clockwise, both counterclockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise, or counterclockwise, clockwise for high and low. What directions do they spin? What directions do they spin? Okay, it's going to be clockwise for high pressure and counterclockwise for low pressure. Let's see our final three to get double and triple bonus points. Is it going to work? Oh, it's working, but it's not showing it. It showed for a second. There we go. Joseph in third place. Congratulations, Joseph. You'll get double the points. Naya, triple. And then lastly, I think we have Angel for the quadruple points. So congratulations, you three. Joe, Bet, and Melissa also to help you out a little bit more there with the runners up for our top three. Top three there, Angel, Naya, and Joseph. Congratulations. I will save this for later. All right. Why is it replaying it? Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's play one more review game that's a little longer for some later stuff we did. Okay. And then we'll call it a day after this last review game. Again, tomorrow, we will only be logging in tomorrow for attendance, and then you guys will be going ahead and taking your online your online test part one of your online test. Let me go ahead and see what we got here. Looking at my different quizzes that I've made, and I'm making sure I got the one that is the right one for us to get going on. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one. Last one. Okay. Last review game of the day. Again, practice for tomorrow's test. Our new code is now going to be 9152927. Again, sign in with your first name so I can save it and reward you later for those bonus points. Those points will be going towards your assignment. Oh, what's going on? Oh, slow. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. At least I know it is. Sign in, guys. Last practice review of the day. Could be questions you'll see on tomorrow's test. I'm gonna give you guys about 10 more seconds to sign in. 10 more seconds. Oh, awesome. Good to see we got 7 now. 7. And I know Daniela is using her phone, so she can't get on the booth. Okay. All right, let's go do our last review game of the day. I think somebody just got signed out, so please sign back in. Whoever got signed out. I think Angel, you got signed out on accident. Okay, let's do our last review of the day for tomorrow's part one of our test. Okay. Number one, if meteorologists want to use a satellite that can use any time of the day, which do they use? Can be used 24 hours a day. Is it Doppler radar, just regular radar, visible light, or infrared? This can be used 24 hours a day. Can be used 24 hours a day. Going to be infrared, guys. Visible light has better quality pictures, but only infrared can be used at night 24 hours a day. Okay, moving on. There we go. Number two, what front is being shown in this picture? Should be easy, guys. What front is this? Oh, piece of cake. We saw some of it earlier. What front is being shown in this picture, guys? Pole, stationary, included, or warm? Piece of cake. Page 5 of our notes. What front is being shown in this picture? What front we got? It's going to be a stationary front. Stationary, guys. Again, red and blue crossing over. Stationary. There we go. Number three, what is the wind speed in knots of this symbol? You got to know these weather symbols. It's going, we got a full line and a half line. What's the wind speed? 20, 10, 5, 15. What's the wind speed of this symbol? Okay, it's going to be 15, guys. I got a full line and a half line. It's going to be 15 knots, 15 knots. That's 10 and 5, 10 and 5. Moving on, number 4. What instrument uses the Earth's magnetic field to indicate direction? Got to know our weather instruments. Again, we've got to know the weather instruments. Is it hygrometer, compass, anemometer, or barometer? Again, what instrument uses Earth's magnetic field to indicate direction? Going to be a compass. Compass is for direction. Again, anemometer is for wind speed. Hygrometer is humidity, and barometer is pressure. Moving on, moving on. Number 5, which is not a condition that must exist in order to produce a thunderstorm? So which of these does not help create a thunderstorm? The lifting of the air, solar energy, moisture, or unstable atmosphere? Which of these does not help make a thunderstorm? It's going to be a source of solar energy, guys. The sunlight will not help create a thunderstorm. Sunlight will not help create a thunderstorm. Okay, moving on, number 6. What is the air temperature at this location? What is the air temperature? Which number is air temperature? 107, -6, 56, 57. What is the air temperature? Going to be 57, guys. Keep in mind, again, top left is always the temperature. Bottom left is the dew point. Top right is the pressure. Okay, wind speed are the feathers. The line is the wind direction. Circle is cloud coverage. Symbol on the left is going to be the weather. Ignore this number here in the middle right. Always ignore that. Moving on here, next question, number 7. What is a characteristic of the eye of the hurricane? So what is the eye of the hurricane like? Calm weather and blue skies, thunderstorms, light cloud precipitation, or the strongest winds and densest clouds? The eye of the hurricane like. Okay, it's going to be calm weather and blue skies, guys. Eye of the hurricane is going to be calm. And the worst part of the hurricane is going to be what's around the eye, which we call the eye wall. Worst part is the eye wall. Okay, moving on here. Almost halfway. What direction is the wind going in this picture? What is it coming from? What direction is the wind going? Southwest, northwest, northeast, or southeast? Look at that line. Look at the large line coming off the circle. What direction is the wind coming from? Okay, it's going to be northwest, guys. Again, the line up here, it's going up and to the left. That is northwest, northwest. The small lines are for wind speed. Okay, in which direction is the weather front in this diagram going? So look at the front here. What direction is it going? What, based on the shapes where they're pointing, what direction is it going? Southwest, southeast, northeast, northwest. It's going to be southeast, so it's going down, and to the right, that's going to be southeast, southeast. Moving on, moving on. Number 10, amount of water driven toward coastal areas by hurricane winds is called a what? Cyclone, supercell, storm surge, or cold front? The amount of water from coastal areas. What do we call that? What do we call that? It's going to be a storm surge. Storm surge, guys. Going to be a storm surge. Good job, good job. Moving on, got Joseph, Angel, and Nye in the top 3. 11, how fast must the winds of a tornado be traveling to be classified as an F5 tornado? Got to read the chart. Keep in mind, it's kilometers per hour. Got to just read the chart. Kilometers per hour. The chart is right here on the screen. Read that chart. See what you got. See what you got. So based on what the chart says, what is going to be an F4 tornado? F4 tornado. Going to see this chart on your test tomorrow. 267, 322. Great job, everybody. Great job. Moving on here. Okay, got some new people in the top 5. What stage of a thunderstorm is shown in this picture? I got mostly downdrafts. Is it dissipation, mature, cumulus, or cirrus? What stage do we see of the storm here? What stage do we see? On page 17, by the way, yep. Mostly, we're going to say all downdrafts, mostly downdrafts. Okay, it's going to be dissipation stage, dissipation. All right. If it's updrafts, it's going to be cumulus, and if it's equal up and downdrafts, it's going to be mature stage. Okay, 13. What is the current weather at this location? What's the current weather? It just says dots here. Are the dots thunderstorm, snow, rain, or no weather? What is the weather at this location? It's going to be, guys, just the dots are going to be the rain, guys. If it's a zigzag symbol, it's a thunderstorm. If it's an asterisk symbol, it's snow, right? But for this, the dots, it's going to be rain, All right, there we go. Next question, 14. What instrument measures the water vapor content of the air? So what instrument measures the humidity? Barometer, anemometer, thermometer, or hygrometer? Measures humidity. Again, what measures humidity? It's going to be the hygrometer, guys. Hygrometer is humidity, anemometer, wind speed, barometer, pressure, and thermometer, temperature. Got to know those. 15, tropical cyclones thrive on energy found in what? Do they like cold air, warm air, occluded fronts, or stationary fronts? What's going to fuel a tropical storm the most? Okay, it's going to be warm air, guys. Warm air is going to fuel a tropical cyclone the most. Warm air is always good, hence why it's tropical, right? Moving on, last question. Let's see, my top 3 are, what forms from opposite charged particles and clouds from an updraft, downdraft friction? So you got charges and clouds in the ground. What do we get from that? Ozone, precipitation, warm air, or lightning? You got charges in the clouds. What's going to be created from it? My top 3 are opposite charges and clouds. What's it going to cause? 3, 2, 1, 0. The answer, guys, is going to be lightning. Lightning is found when opposite charges within the cloud.